This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network. This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network. This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
And a very wonderful day to you. You're welcome to the Perspective this day, and I am Lawrence Junior Aguele, and I have.
I am Daisy Oduku, and today we're going to be talking about things happening here in Delta State and also Nigeria as a nation. And going into the entertainment world, which I'm going to put that on you, you'll be the one to take us through the hip hop story and all of that. So, here we're going to start with the Delta State Landlord and Tenant Bill. Mr. Lawrence.
Okay, so based on reports from October 2025,
Yeah.
the Delta State Landlord and Tenant Bill has passed its second reading and includes provision to cap rents and cap rent increases rather
And regulate agency fees. Yeah.
Now the bill was sponsored by the House Leader Honorable Emeka Uwombi. Honorable Emeka Uwombi sponsored the bill, and the aim is to create fair and transparent framework for tenancy relations across the state. We'll go through everything, then we'll come and just give our 2 cents about it. What we find in the bill, what you can see, the key provisions of the bill, you have your rent increase cap. And your rent increase cap, your landlords will be restricted from raising rents by more than 50% within a 3-year period. And this measure is intended to stabilize the housing market.
Yeah, and the part that I'm really finding interesting is for agents fee should not be more than 5%
yeah,
of the
capping
house
the
rent.
commission at
Yeah,
a maximum of 5%, which means if you're going to pay, if you're renting the house at 500,000 naira,
agent fee should be around 25,000.
yeah, agency will be
25,000 naira. Yeah.
And it also mandates that property agents should act strictly within the authorization of the landlord to eliminate fraudulent practices. Like you have instances where you have an agent already, a house that an agent has already given to a tenant. Another agent is already
like
negotiating on the other corner to give that same house to another person. And sometimes they even use these houses to even boost their market rates. I went to one where the agent took me, and we got there and I saw another group of people, like 3-4 other people with other agents, all for the same apartment. Then also there was the establishment of rent tribunals. So the legislation calls for creating rent tribunals in all local government areas to handle and resolve tenancy and dispute efficiency. Like I had one recently where someone tried to dupe me of some money in the name of
being an agent.
I like that the community handles that issue and they've promised to get my refund. But this one is like a legal way to do that, not just within the purview of the
community. Yeah. See, if there's anything I would love, if it is possible to completely ban agents, because one thing I know is before there was nothing like agent though. If there's any vacant apartment, you will say at the front of the compound that flat to let. Yes. But now,
yeah, maybe
agents upon agents.
Things have changed. Like for instance, those of us who work in the media space that almost work 12 to 14 hours of the day. By the time we finish everything we need to do, we might not have the time to go out to start looking. So agents actually have a role to play.
Yeah, they have a role to play, but the amount they are calling is ridiculous. Okay, imagine what that agent said. You want to rent an apartment of 900,000, and it's telling you that his agent fee is 350,000 for a house you did not build. Exactly. Who does that?
Yeah, and a lot of them now begin to play semi-demigod.
Exactly.
where you have to, when they call you, you must speak. If you don't speak, you are not serious.
You are not serious.
Like at that period, you're almost worshipping them.
And one annoying thing that they always do is the fact that they will take you to an apartment you know that you will not even wish your enemy to stay, and you will pay their transport fare.
Exactly. They are well aware.
They will take you round and round.
Like this place,
but more will just carry and go. May not be like say we're not fine for her.
It's a critical thing in Delta State, and I have to appreciate it.
Yeah,
because it is crazy. It is so bad that even landlords have now even gotten into the act of charging. I think maybe that should be the next thing that the legislation that the legislators will look at. Why I'll be renting a house from someone, and I'm going to pay you house rent. I'll pay you house rent, let's say 900,000 naira a year. Yeah. Then you now tell me I will not give you money for drinking.
Landlord drinking
money.
Drinking money.
Say landlord drinking
200,000.
200,000 naira. Agreement. Caution.
Caution fee.
Caution. Okay. Fine. Okay. Caution is okay. Maybe they put caution fee of 100,000 naira.
Which is fair.
They now add a very ridiculous one. Agreement fee of 100,000.
Which is agreement fee after
caution. Some houses add agreement fee, and I'm like, who am I doing agreement with that? It's me and landlord that is doing business. Then it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and it makes the housing thing, especially in states like Delta, a very difficult thing for people. You can't move. You can't come in to do business without maybe owning your own property or just going to stay in a hotel. I remember when I recently came to Warri, I stayed in a hotel for almost 2 months.
Before getting an apartment.
Before I got somewhere to stay. Imagine how much that cost. So it is a good thing that they are looking into this.
I'm just hoping and I'm praying that this housing issue is being resolved here in Delta State. And there's also another thing I saw at the bill is designed to protect both parties by promoting fairness in rent administration and providing a legal framework for recovering premises and defaulting tenants. That is also a nice one, and it seeks to curb, which is address on ethical practices. It seeks to curb the expenses of property agents and discourage practice that harm tenants. So there is also the first one here I saw that I would want us to put our focus on is landlord will be restricted from raising rent by more than 50% within 3-year period. You know, there are some compound, like when you just moved into the compound, like maybe for the first year, you pay like 900,000 naira for that year, and they will tell you that maybe after that year, when you now want to pay your rent, they'll say no, it has increased, or it's no longer this amount. I know it happened to my mom when she wanted to pay for her shop rent, then only for her to meet the landlord said no, that the rent has increased.
It's only
all of a sudden.
It's only a society where there is no the law does not function properly.
Yeah.
There is no illegality is just the order of the thing. Where people just do what they like.
What they like.
That's where you see.
After all, let me build the house.
Because even without the legislation, the Delta State legislation, you cannot arbitrarily just increase the house rent.
Yeah.
They have to be a period of time. Yeah. The tenants, because where do you expect to get the extra all of a sudden from? So it is only in places where you don't have people who follow the law and nothing happens that things like that occur. Yeah. That's a good thing. Then, but one beautiful thing about this bill is the bill, aside from protecting tenants, it also protects
the landlords
as well. Yeah. So that is why it's one of the points there. You see, the bill is designed to protect both parties by promoting fairness in rent administration and providing a legal framework for recovering premises from defaulting tenants. And there are tenants that don't like paying their rent because they have plenty muscle. Their chest like speaker. So when they pump it, landlord will be afraid. So this bill is kind of protecting the, okay.
And there is also one thing I saw that as a landlord you are to have just one agent.
Yeah.
You have to have just one agent. Remember that time you wanted to pay for an apartment? We got to the place and another agent took us to the landlord. The landlord said we will pay that agent and also pay his own personal agent.
Yeah. I think I paid 2 agents.
Yeah, 2 agents that day. So
I paid my agent and I paid landlord's agent.
Lily. Oh my God, they are just like robbing you, but what can you say? So moving forward, we're going to talk about ASU.
But before we go, I think it's important to let our viewers know that as of October 10th, 2025, the bill has passed its second reading, and has been referred to a joint committee on housing and urban development and justice for further legislative review. So the bill is expected to present that, like the committee is expected to present their reports later this month. So it's not yet approved.
It's not yet a
law yet.
Okay,
the committee will go through it. I think it has passed second reading.
Yeah, because there was something I saw online, and the person was complaining that the 5% for agent is too small, that they should make it 10%.
This is what I think. It is ridiculous for you to take agency as a full-time job.
Yes.
It is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah, I know an agent in this community where we are doing our business.
Yeah.
Who is also a tailor. I admire him, and he
Oh,
sews.
yeah.
He sews nice clothes.
There's that other guy who's also a barber also. Yeah.
There's another agent who cuts hair.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous if you just say your work because
full-time
it does not require skill.
Yeah, exactly.
You just okay, I want to be an agent. You enter room and start looking for
apartment.
So it is expected that you have something you do, and the agent is supposed to be inside also. Problem is jobless people now taking the job, which in itself is not a bad thing, but the misunderstanding that it is a job that you can use to they do the job like they want to use that job to build their house. Like
350K for agent fee.
I pay landlord 1 million, so I should pay you 300 because it's you that built the house for the landlord, or I don't understand, or you want to be my security in the house. So that is where
let me give you house now.
Issues come from.
Let me give you house.
You gave me house. You did not give me house. I paid for the house. You only just showed me the house.
No, if I know for you.
So that is where the problem comes from. Where some agents act like it is full-time job. That is the job that they will use to make themselves millionaire in their life. And it's not true. It's not true. It's supposed to be a side hustle.
It's supposed to be a side
hustle. It's like even the real estate business. That's why you see at the end of the day, it's the owners of the real estate that have money. Those people who are the agents are just still there. They still don't understand that things like that can be done by anybody at anywhere.
By anybody.
So after the bill goes through this committee, then it goes to the executive, which is the governor and his team, and they look at it, and before the bill can be accepted.
I just hope it's been approved because these people want so much, I beg.
So let's go to the next thing we have.
Next thing we have here is.
It's an unfortunate one.
It happens every year, regularly.
Every year. It's like if you attend one of those churches and they do convention or conference every year.
We don't like by this time we are expecting youth convention or men convention. I remember there was this evening I and my elder brother was coming back from church and he said something. He said, what did happen? These people, they never strike this year. Like we are waiting for it to happen. We are expecting it to happen. We are expecting it to happen.
Thank God we have overcome one of our perennial challenges, which is fear scarcity.
Oh yes.
Kudos to Dangote for that. I just hope that we still overcome this another perennial struggle,
which is the education
staff union of Nigeria University declaring it's a warning strike. Usually the routine is after the warning strike, they will now have the full strike.
So right now they are warming up for the main thing to
like this warning strike. The government should do. Now, before let me read the story before we go into it.
Okay.
Since the Academic Staff Union of Nigerian University ASU has commenced a nationwide 2-week warning strike at midnight on October 13, 2025, in response to the federal government's failure to implement salary increases, release withheld payments, and provide university revitalization funds. ASU National President Professor Chris Pihuna announced the action after a 14-day ultimatum expired, directing all branches to withdraw services amid ongoing economic challenges. And the government has condemned the strike and urged negotiations and ground of enforcing. I think they've already said they are doing that. They already enforced the no work, no pay policy while citing recent budget allocation and committee discussions. Now, the students now face disruption to the academic calendars. Now, this strike is not a today thing. We have been having strikes since.
Yes.
We've been having strikes.
Because I experienced it in school while I was in school. And strike.
And what is sad is that the reason for these strikes has been the reason for strikes since that time
to now.
Number one is the failure to implement past agreements, which, funny enough, as time has changed, these agreements are almost sounding ridiculous. Like, now we are looking for such things. So there's the failure to implement past agreements, as the 2009 agreement between ASU and the federal government, with the promises about funding allowances funding, allowances, condition of service, and many of the items there have not been fulfilled. Then we also have um, revitalization of public university, which is one of the things the government always do not talk about when they're talking about also strike. They don't tell the public that these people are also striking because our universities are in terrible condition.
Very terrible condition.
They always, anytime, it's just that ASU are not one of those bodies that are really care much about media perspective. They just do their thing. Because next thing you will see a government person come and start telling you that it's because of their pay, their salary. They just deliberately ignore. They are also still saying revitalize our university. Like the university is in infrastructure is terrible. The lecture hall are dilapidated.
Like you need to see. There was this video I saw on TikTok. I think it was one university at Imo. Like rain was falling. It was as if the rain was falling inside the main hall.
I believe that as long as it's in Nigeria, it's possible.
It was as if it was falling inside the main hall. Like the whole place was wet. Even the students were under the rain receiving lecture. In 2025.
I actually believe that. It's crazy. It is sad that is what we are still clamoring for in 2025. Then we also have issues of arrears, allowance, and salaries, promotion delays. Then sometimes some part of salaries are withheld, which, if I tie it back to what the federal government is threatening now, that thing they are threatening now is something that they will face later, because there is no way ASU will allow the no work, no pay to fly. By the time they call off this strike, all these periods that you're on strike that you see you're not going to pay, you will pay. If not, you'll be calling for another strike, because labor laws allow for that. If you're going to be implementing no work, no pay as a threat to workers who they want to go on strike, clamoring for what their right is or what you agreed to do, then something should happen to you for failing agreements. I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah.
There should be repercussions on you for failing agreements.
And right now, everything is still going, like it will also affect the student. Because imagine final year student now, they will not go on strike, and only God knows when they will call off the strike. I remember one year, I can't really remember what year was that. They went on strike and they stayed for months. For months. I think then my elder sister friend was like considering leaving Abraka to go to Bense Dawosa University, to go to a private university because of the strike. So in all of this strike and the rest, it's still the students that will still suffer it.
One other thing that ASU is opposed to is the implementation of the IPPS demand for ETAs. I think the IPPIS is integrated payroll and personnel information system, where the government wants all payment for federal staff, including university lecturers, on that system. ASU argues that it undermines university autonomy, which is true halfway, and that the system is not suited for lecturers' peculiar conditions, which also is true, because they have things like sabbatical,
part-time appointment.
But the thing is, it's a solution. It's a digital solution where, regardless of what you think the peculiarity of your craft is, it can be entrenched, can be developed to suit that also. So you could also have payment system for federal workers who work in the ministry in that platform, and also have another tab, let's call it a tab, for lecturers because of their peculiar situation. Then another reason that they are giving that their autonomy, why I say I agree halfway, is because if you are going to be telling the government fix our university, the buildings are dilapidated, then you cannot be clamoring for autonomy. Okay. For autonomy means you want to control everything. You want to control the school. You want freedom to run the school as you deem fit. So if you are going to get freedom to run the school as you deem fit, then you should be fixing the school.
To fix the school and take care of whatever.
So if you are saying government should pay your salaries, government should fix your school, then you are indirectly saying government take charge of this school. Then you cannot in another column come and say, government give us autonomy. It's a bit contradictory. And so I think this fourth position can be negotiated. I understand that it's a thing of trust, and I don't blame us. Government has not shown themselves to be trustworthy people. Before you know, they will not pay salary. You understand? Before you know, and before you know, it's not just only salaries. Little things that are accrued lecturers that they take care of within the university system. Like for instance, like payment for sabbatical, research grants, all those things. You will now start requesting permission. The bureaucracy will now enter. A lecturer who wants to go on sabbatical writes to the university that is going on sabbatical. The university will now write to the Minister of Education and maybe Minister of Finance. They will now start considering it. How much are we going to pay for sabbatical? Before you I understand that part, but as somebody who is IT trained and IT oriented, it's something that is workable. Like there's a system that they can work on, and I think they actually recommended what they call university transparency and accountability solution. So maybe instead of using that IPPIS that covers everybody, just do a separate one for universities. Maybe the university's administration will have access to it to run it. If what you want is to be seeing the back end, the financial back end of the university, which, if you ask me, is a good idea.
So, did you ever experience any ASU strike while you were in school?
I did. It was just great. Oh, and they even added there too. They actually said the fifth point here is that they should have more control over their own affairs.
Which it's not really bad.
Yeah,
to me,
it's actually been
it's not.
Particularly in those states where during the last administration, where the then governor Obaseki, for some weird reason, just removed the school administration and just put governing board, like it's one company like that. The governing board just went there and started working like they were operating a business.
Yeah.
So I get their point.
But there's one thing, but it seems state universities don't go on strike.
Yes, some state universities.
Yeah, because like Abaka don't go on strike.
And because they will tell you that all the problem that the federal ASU is complaining about, they don't have that problem.
They don't have that problem. Okay.
So some state government actually do well.
Yeah, because here in Delta State, no, they don't. Abaka don't go on strike. This Southern Delta University, they don't go on strike. The Uniber can be on anything strike. Uniber is the first to go. They'll be the first to go on strike.
Like I know, for instance, even AAU in Ekoma, are likely not even go on strike this time because the government has handled a lot of the problems. The problems that school. When I graduated from that school and when I went back, I was surprised. It didn't look like it's the same school.
It's the same school.
Like, so you guys waited for me to leave
before they started doing everything way. The time I experienced strike, I think it was that year Delta State started acting where they started like sorting out their own schools. Because I know when I gained admission then, they were like, we can't resume because ASU is on strike. I had to stay out of like 2-3 months before I resume. But thank God, Sha, that...
That's what the government is saying. The government says that via the Minister of Education, Tunji Alausa, he says the government has fulfilled all of ASU's demands.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And the strike is unjustifiable. And the government is enforcing no work, no pay policy. And circular instructing vice chancellors to withhold salaries
from striking lecturers.
Which is ridiculous, because if we have fulfilled all of ASU's demands, then we will not be here today. So I don't know how you fulfilled it and we are still hearing of strike. The ASU president says the union is ready to negotiate but will not be intimidated by the no work, no pay policy. And the directive is based on the resolution to enforce
a no pay, no work policy
citing persistent salary delays
and worsening conditions.
And they've actually been meeting between ASU and government over time, negotiating.
They've been having meetings upon meetings.
Senator Larry
every year there must be meetings.
And I also think the House of Rep has actually stepped in and has intervened and mandated that the leadership, that the House of the Representative, should find lasting solution. And even now, too, students' body too issued. I don't know why they are issuing ultimatum, but they issued a 7-day ultimatum that both parties should resolve the dispute to prevent a full-blown crisis. They are giving ultimatum, so maybe they too want to go on strike, or maybe I don't maybe it's protest. I don't know what they are ultimating for, but they have the right to actually speak because they are directly affected by any strike. And excuse me, and the strike now has disrupted lectures, examination.
Yeah, examination and
mostly in federal universities. It's unfortunate. We just hope that ASU and the federal government, not just this time,
like there should be a lasting solution.
Exactly. Let's have a consistent and a lasting.
Not that after they finish resolving this year, next year they'll come up again, ask you strike. Like it's becoming a normal thing. Like we are expecting them to go on strike every year.
Maybe they should once and for all stick to their demands and make sure all their demands are met.
Before they call off the strike.
Because it's becoming ridiculous to be striking
every year.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Right. So we go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll look at some stories on the entertainment front. Stay tuned.
At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services, anticipate, manage, deliver. At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services, anticipate, manage, deliver.
This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
Welcome back. And moving on, we're going to talk about gospel singer Tim Godfrey. In early October 2025, Tim Godfrey publicly voiced his frustration over the poor treatment of gospel artists in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay, for this one, people like saying...
I think he was reacting to something.
Yeah, because here he said...
there was a pastor, a big pastor, a very popular pastor in Abuja, who one time was taken to his congregation and he complained that they were preparing for a program and he was inviting the popular gospel
music.
I don't know if it was Tim Godfrey. few gospel musicians in Nigeria that I know that has that huge
Budget of money, yeah.
Yeah, so he said he actually the pastor even went as far as reading the invoice artist, which I felt was too much.
It was unnecessary. It was
so
unnecessary.
Invoice, I felt, man, if you feel you cannot pay that money,
you go for someone you can pay for. You didn't have to start doing all of those things.
A full month's preaching. I was preaching for a full month, and I think Tim Goffey was preaching a full month preaching, because for that month.
Okay.
For that month, that's what
for the whole of that month
everybody was talking about. Yeah, gospel artists, they collect too much money.
The thing is,
they do that.
The question should be, are gospel artists supposed to charge for performing?
But then I will answer you this question: are gospel artists supposed to starve?
Because they are gospel artists.
So if you can answer that, then you know, because it looks like they want these people to just starve.
You are doing it for the Lord. Your reward is in heaven.
We all do things for the Lord. Let's not pretend like younger me, I was in the band in the church, and I worked for the Lord, and I know how many times I will use my transport. I didn't complain because I was young. My dad was the one giving money, so I don't care. I will use money to leave my house, go to some other church because they have a program, and go and play there. And at the end of the day, thank you, God bless you. That's what he was complaining. He even was lucky. They were giving him. He said they were giving him chicken. They were giving chicken. God bless you. Sometimes the pastor does not even have time for us because we are smaller. It's the music director that will come and thank us. Oh, thank you, you saved our program. And we'll figure out how we go. Sometimes we walk distances. If this, a lot of people might not know. At one point, being in a band in the church was rampant. It was popular. Almost everybody who was a church boy wanted to play in the band. And it takes a lot of. I still can't go past rudimentary piano till today, because I couldn't pay the sacrifice my friends paid at that time. My friends were going for piano rehearsals almost every evening. Once we finish from school, they go for piano rehearsals. I could not play that. I am very good with the drum. I'm very good with sound engineering, sequencing stuff at all. But still playing their piano, I could only just do rudimentary because I could not pay that price. Now, somebody who has paid that price, and a lot of them, I was talking to somebody, I saw one of my old friends who was also a very good drummer, who also paid the price to become a drummer. I finished university. We were friends, we were age mates. I had graduated from university before that guy went to university. Not because he was not intelligent or he didn't have money to pay school fees. He paid too much attention to music that his academics suffered.
And one thing I found funny is the pastor that said that, imagine he has maybe another church invited him to come and minister.
Yeah, some pastors will tell you they don't charge.
Yeah, but they don't charge.
But this is where the difference is. We have a faith system, a Christian faith system in Nigeria, where the head of the church is the most honored.
Yeah.
So if the pastor comes to your church, gets more honor than if a gospel minister comes to your church. Right, you understand? So I feel it was unfair that the pastor would not say, we are both ministers. They give me honorarium. You should be collecting honorarium too. When you know that the honorarium you are going to collect are not in the same.
Are not the same. And the thing is that some singers now, they pay their backup singers.
The pastor can go with his staff.
Yes.
And one assistant, and you're okay. A singer like Tim Goffey. Have you seen Tim Goffey minister? Tim Goffey goes with almost a small village.
Exactly.
He has backup singers. He has at some performances. He has backup band people like piano 1, piano 2, piano 3. Those ones we have backup piano player just in case of the drummer. We have backup drummer. Like there is backup for everybody. Like he has. Tim Goffey at some point has had, like when you have set 1 of singers and backup, and you have set 2, and you have set 3. Regardless of what anybody wants to say about this, I think it is unfair to expect that if we are going, even when you bring the Bible into it and you say we are serving God, the Bible actually instructed that people like Minister Tim Godfrey should be living in the church of the church.
Yes.
They are what you want to call modern day Levites. And if you follow the Bible, they stay in church morning to night singing. And their instruction on how they are fed, they don't even think about their welfare because the church will give them food to eat. Whatever is needed,
the church will provide.
But the church provides for them. If church will provide them, I'm sure these people won't do this also. Because after all of them started in the church.
In the church, yeah.
I've seen a lot of gospel artists who did not believe that they will one day go and sing outside the church.
Outside the church, yeah.
Because they're so much into church things.
They were committed.
They're so committed in church things. But when life started happening,
the guy hustle.
I was in the church for a very long time as the sound engineer. I worked there like I walk.
The way you're saying you work.
No, I'm saying I work. I don't even blame the church. I know the church, if the church could afford, probably they would have been giving me something.
Yeah.
But imagine at my age now, I said that was my calling. That's what I want to be doing with my life. I'm not a church engineer in one church like that. Imagine what I would be by now. So when the gospel, Edda that does not have money. So when we talk about this thing, it is I don't think cut and clear or cut and dry, right or wrong can apply anymore. Yeah, because while one might argue that there are wrong aspects to it, but you find that the church in Nigeria have long ago defined its path away from everything totally scriptural.
Okay.
I didn't say away from the scripture. I said everything totally scriptural. Meaning they still follow some scriptural principle. Then they also still follow their own. What they feel
let us use our instinct.
Use their sense to do things. So my grouse is you cannot say I'll do this, but you should not do this. Right? You cannot say do this. And meanwhile, what is required for the person to do this, you did not provide.
Yeah.
The question I asked that pastor made that statement was, so what happened to your choir?
It's choir. They're working for the Lord.
No, like, why did you not need to invite somebody to come and sing? What happened
when you have your own choir? Okay, yeah, now I get.
That is where the problem starts from. That's where the problem starts from. If you have so much value for the people in your church, you will not need somebody like Tim Godfrey to come and sing in your church. If somebody in your church will sing it, probably you will not even pay him.
Yeah.
Till the guy now decides that he wants to now go for them, pay him and leaves you alone, then you start complaining. But the truth is, if you from the jump took care of these people, they won't leave. They will be there. And unfortunately sadly, the number of committed church singers we have is drastically reducing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is reducing. They are now looking at their elders and trying to be like them.
After all, the Bible said that the Lord will bless the works of our hands. That is their talent, so they have to feed from it. Exactly. What did you expect?
Exactly. Do you know how much it costs to buy a good microphone for a singer?
Yeah. So those equipment, those things worth millions, like millions of naira. So you won't expect that after someone has invested a lot into his music career, then you expect him to start coming out to sing for you for free. It won't work that way.
The only time that one might have problem, which I'm not even sure I will still have a problem, is if you have a secular crowd, which to an extent, even pastors even still go to secular crowd too. But if you have maybe let's just say a club, you just go to a club one day and you just see one gospel music and they're just trying to sing the Lord song.
Inside club.
Inside the club. That is where we can ask a complaint. But as long as you're still doing it in the confines and giving glory to God in the confines of God's people, I don't. And besides, most of the time, it's not even the people that bought tickets. The church bought the responsibility and paid for it. So, but the thing I didn't like in all this that King Godfrey said which I don't blame him, but I did not like that happened, was that I finally understood why I have not been seeing a lot of him recently. He's no more in the country.
The guy don't jackpot.
Yeah, he joined the jackpot. Probably maybe he's in Canada. That's where all of them are now. He has left us alone to fight our battles for ourselves.
I think even Moses Bliss, I don't think he's still in Nigeria. I'm thinking, I think he's now in the UK.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Moses Bliss. Him and his wife.
Yeah.
And now in the UK.
So, see, all of them are
we're not doing them well now. They are.
So it is. That aspect is sad. And I also think because there is no musical structure for gospel artists. Gospel artists in Nigerians are basically on their own. There are some gospel artists that do not charge too. Why we see all this? Like Nathan Ebasi doesn't collect.
He doesn't charge, and that's other guy that sang for my spirit. He doesn't charge also.
We also need to look at it from another angle. Those people, they still collect honorarium, right? And those people do not just go anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't just go anywhere. Still collect honorarium, but I know they don't.
They don't charge.
And they are also pastors.
Yeah, like pastor. Yeah, is a pastor in Redeem.
He's a pastor in Redeem. I don't know if.
Do you know
he's a pastor. I know now that is a pastor.
He's a pastor.
He's a pastor. So we can't be comparing. Everybody is running their own race to the best of their ability, right? So if Mr. A is charging,
let him charge.
Let him charge. If you feel he's charging too much price, if he does not agree to your price,
go for somebody you can afford.
It is not necessary to bring him down.
Yeah, you get.
Music down, because I also another thing I noticed is that since that incident happened, the market for gospel music reduced in Nigeria compared to before then. So you had a lot of events, gospel musicians were trending on social media, they were going for events and all. After that incident, the market kind of reduced. I don't know, the church will be the one to lose if we do not have the caliber of gospel musicians we have in Nigeria now. If we did not have them, imagine how Nigeria would be. Our gospel musicians are one of the most sought out for in the world, because we actually are good at what we do and we pay
good
attention
singers
to our craft.
Yeah, and there was a time I saw a video on social media, and the person was like, how can a gospel singer be charging 10 million naira to come and sing? Then after paying you 10 million naira, you will come to the church and start worshiping. Like, why would you do that? And I'm wondering, like the way he said it, he said you start worshiping he used a statement like something like start worshiping in the spirit, as if what kind of statement the pastor used.
Like you expected him to jump and fall down and roll on the ground. What was the pastor expecting? I don't understand the pastor. I'm confused, I'm lost.
No, he said like you will not come and start singing and start feeling like as if the Holy Spirit is in you. Meanwhile, you are doing it for business purpose.
Okay, like the pastor's idea is, since we paid you, the Spirit of God should not.
I don't know.
I don't know what to say to that. But I don't think the Spirit of God is limited to our own.
Without
this is not a church show, but I do not think the Spirit of God answers to our dictates.
Okay.
It moves the way it wants to move. So whether the truth is whether you are saved or not saved, if the Spirit of God wants to do what he wants to do,
he will do it.
He would want. So it is not. It doesn't matter whether they paid the person. Okay, you that now paid the singer, expecting that the singer will not minister in the Spirit. What do we now say about you? You are doing a church program, and you deliberately did not expect the Spirit of God to move. So because that is what it means. You deliberately did not expect the Spirit of God to move. So you paid somebody to come and sing, so the Spirit of God will not move. Well, we need to move on to the the next point. The next story, which I have to say here, this story gives me joy.
Oh, Mr. Lawrence.
It's great pleasure and great joy.
The things you used to like.
It gives me joy that a judge in the US dismissed Drake's defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's 2024 diss track, Not Like Us. And Drake filed the suit in January 2025, claiming UMG allowed the publication and promotion of a song that spread false and malicious allegations against him. And the judge said that Judge Venette Vargas ruled that Lamar's lyrics were non-actionable opinion rather than verifiable facts. She noted that within the context of a heated rap battle, a reasonable listener would not assume the incendiary language was stating factual. I think the judge is a fan of people.
No, and another thing that I thought was, at first, people were like saying the song was about Drake, but when I listened to it, I was just groovy to it. So she really concern me. That's people's business. Go and sort yourself out.
See, this is why I'm happy. I'm a fan of rap music. In fact,
obvious.
Yeah. In fact, I stopped listening to hip hop for a very long time because the caliber that was coming out was too dry and ugly for my ears. Until recently, when the likes of Mr.
Kendrick Lamar
and Clips, Pusha T, and Malice and Co started coming on board. I'm even glad there was this group just released an album recently that has Prodigy and Havoc. I forgot to get Mobb Deep. So it means good hip hop is coming back now. From the jump, when their brouhaha started, and Kendrick kind of opened his mouth and did what he did in the Future and Metro Boomin's song that leads the fire to the fuel that was laid by Drake and J. Cole, because they laid the fuel.
They started it.
And they started it. No, they on the fire here. They kept it up on
top, explode.
At some point in the back and forth, Drake said certain things. Number one, Kendrick is a woman beater. Yeah, Drake said that Kendrick used to beat
his wife.
Yeah, his partner. One of Kendrick's child belongs to. Drake said one of Kendrick's child belongs to Kendrick's business partner.
Hey.
He now also advised Kendrick, because Kendrick was keeping quiet.
Yeah.
Say, what happened to you, the rap messiah? This. Why? Tell the world that I am a pedophile. I like small girls. Kendrick say, okay. You're a pedophile. Our problem started.
And now he's angry.
He's angry. But he tried to package because I think the problem with Drake is he's a bad loser. There are people who are not good at losing. Yeah. He was desperate to get some sort of win.
Yeah.
What he doesn't realize that his desperation to get some sort of win gives him more else.
Yeah,
everything he has done since that time in a bid to get the attention back has been terrible.
And it's annoying.
Very.
It has been annoying.
So maybe in his bid, he felt he refused to agree that the song was that good.
Yeah.
So he said, Universal Music Group, who owns almost 80% of the music in the world. I think I've explained that to you, whether it was you I was telling, that all the record labels in America are under Universal, all of them, if not all, 90% of them, from Interscope to Republic, all of them are under Universal Music. So they kind of are the top of the music business in America. So Universal Music Group has their distribution deal with Kendrick's PG Lang. So Drake's allegation is that UMG deliberately promoted the song, used bots and everything to make sure the song goes to devalue Drake because Drake was up for contract renegotiation until next year. So Drake's contract will be up and next year or 2 years from now. So, and he is saying that Universal deliberately devalued him so that Universal will price him down, which really doesn't make sense. Really doesn't make sense. Then another problem issue I had with this lawsuit was legal proceeding sets precedence. Let me explain what that means. If before now, somebody used to hit his head on the wall and gets away with it, and nobody complains, all it takes is for somebody to take that person to the court before a judge and complain that this person is always hitting his head in the wall. Then the judge now gives a ruling in favor of the plaintiff, like in favor of the person who complained.
Yeah.
After that, anybody who hits their head in a wall is going to be headlined for hitting the head on the wall because there's a precedence. If this has gone the other way for Drake, it means going forward, one of the very beautiful things we love about rap music will now cease to exist. Like, it's so beautiful that there have been shows that have been done over rap beef and this and exchange of words. They have all that, even the one they do on the streets. This guy is this guy. And if you ever have watched those kind of rap battles, they call it battles.
I've watched it.
Yeah, you need to hear
the kind of words,
the kind of things they say about each other.
Oh, Jesus.
Like
if you're not
people,
strong,
and people around you,
you feel cry. You feel cry.
Yeah, if you're not strong, you will cry. Like, you need to hear the kind of things they say. It is the game. It's like football. It is the game. It's allowed in the context of that game. So when you now take that game out, that's why you can't take a game like football now and now go to legal court and try to try it. Because that game in the context of that game and its operation, it has its rule. So in the context of rap has its rule.
Its own rule, yeah.
And what is even worse about this particular case was there was an arrangement. There was this conversation. Okay, we want to do this, right? Let's keep it fair. No bad things. Let's just keep it on wax. Let's just keep it on lyrical level. And immediately that was agreed. The very first thing the Canadian released started saying useless
what things. They don't know.
Started saying useless things. So the other guy now said,
okay.
I think it's only you that know how to do it.
Let's start our own.
I'm a very, very rich person. And he did his own. Now it's like, oh my God. Because really, if you listen to the songs Kendrick released that period, man, and those songs were brutal, they were diabolical. So it is a good one for hip hop. It's a good one for rap. And for Drake, he should just go back to
singing love songs.
Go back to his craft.
I better find good loving.
Yeah. I better find good love. I love that song. We should go back to it.
Than all these ones he's singing now. Which one is that?
The one he did with Trey Song, I just want to be.
Okay. Success.
We should go back to things like that.
Things like that. Like when he was singing that with that partner, I think he had more fans, and then now that I don't understand what he's trying to do, he's just forcing himself on us.
No, because at that point, some people did not like rap music because rap music speaks about things that they could not relate with.
Okay.
Drugs, women, cars, sex, gangsters, murder, mayhem, those kind of things. Then those ones that are very good, like the Nas and the Jay-Z's of the world, say things that you don't even know what you just hear the song, you're like, what did you say? Like, you can't figure out what they are talking about because they are very good at their wordplay and their schemes and everything. So a lot of people didn't really follow rap. The Kid Cudis, the Drakes of this world came into play, who were now doing what we call relatable rap. Heartbreak, which every young man had gone through. Only problem with that is Drake grew old and was still complaining of heartbreak. But but like Heartbreak, there was Heartbreak, Figure of Grace, that one. Like one of my favorite Drake songs is Marvin's Room. I like that song so much. So like because it was relatable. We all have been in a position where we liked this girl and the girl was with somebody else.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just sit there and you're thinking about, yeah, we've been there. We outgrew it. He did not outgrow it. Instead of him to outgrow his own, he downgraded and went to, all of a sudden Drake started talking about shooting people.
How Drake want to shoot person?
And when you look at the man talking about shooting people,
you could just wonder.
Like, how do you want to shoot somebody the way you are like this? So it is sad, and I believe it is a good thing for hip hop. Sad for him because
he's in pain.
Yeah, he's spiraling out of control in these aspects.
Oh God, Drake.
Ridiculous for him to thought that he would have gone into a rap battle with Kendrick and won.
Somebody like Kendrick.
That is regarded as one of the best rappers that have ever existed.
I think the mistake he made was he would have sat down and listened to all his music before trying any nonsense with him.
So maybe he underrated him and all this because he came up before Kendrick.
And yeah, and he always feels as this god of hip hop and stuff like that.
So, good one on the lawyer.
Yeah.
So, luckily for us that like rap, we look forward to
seeing people that like rap.
Next this track coming from Cardi B and
Nicki Minaj. Oh, which of?
Was it not just this lady? I forgot her name. She's not even very popular. That they are planning their own. Can we release an album and this a lot of women?
Is it Gorilla?
No, not Glorilla.
Glorilla.
No, not those ones. There's one I've forgotten her name. But there are a lot of women in her records that she did. So now that the judge has said that yes, it is allowed, please, I beg you people, give us more diss tracks.
We will listen. We will listen.
Alright, and that's all we have for today's perspective. And like you saw, it's not just about politics, it's not just about business.
Yeah.
We talk about anything that we feel we should lay the spotlight on and give our own views and perspective about. It's been awesome and amazing doing this with you and with my co-host here, Daisy. We say have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.